Good evening, this is Mark Caskey. I'm doing my vlog on the positive classroom environments for the first classroom, which was in person with Miss Ahmed. I think she did a really good job of checking in with the students about the previous art class, which I think really goes in with TASC 1 in terms of learner development, in terms of not only checking in with kids with your own class, but outside of the classroom. She also went over the classroom agreements, which I think is really good with TASC 7 in terms of planning for instruction. So the students know how to be prepared, and hopefully consistency leads to an easier classroom overall environment. With TAC 2, learning differences, she went over differentiation. All students can choose their books, and they can also choose the level of the standard of the books and the level of assessment. She also went over level 3, TASA 3, which I think she could have been a little bit better on, because I did notice some of the students looking back at the camera and was maybe more engaged with the camera versus being engaged with the lesson plan. And then maybe also checking in with those students to make sure that they were staying engaged. But I know it's hard when you're trying to film and for yourself, making sure the camera's not there. But she, in terms of that same lesson plan, she was very encouraging in terms of that environment, in terms of anytime the kids said something that was necessarily not right. She encouraged them to look the words up in the dictionary, and she also deterred it in terms of a learning lesson versus telling the kid that they were wrong. With the second video, which was online for math, Miss Shifley, I think she did a really good job with TASC 7 going on the standards listed in the learning goals. TASC 8 in terms of the assessments, where she did the quiz link, formative and summative, in terms of the application that the kids went through. She also did a really good job of TACS 3 in terms of the learning environments, where she went over not only the professionalism in terms of joking around, in terms of being a teacher, but also, doing the hand movements and the motions. She did the 360, where a child asks, what happens if you do a 360? She had all the students get up and had them turn 4 times, in terms of, just in terms of remediation, doing 4 right angles and then coming back to the same point. I don't think she could have really done anything else. I think the only thing that I would say in terms of how engaged and informative the kids were, I probably would have did some higher level learning or thinking, because they were kind of grasping everything. And so there were some things that some of the kids, and that's the part where I think Wormy, she was trying to make sure that not all the kids were left behind, but you also have to make sure that the kids who are higher level learners also have that challenge. Yeah, I think they both did a really good job. Thank you, and have a blessed day.